With the iPhone 12, Apple may just do something absolutely crazy that I don't know if they're going to get away with, but definitely not without precedent for Apple. As we know, Apple have a history of doing some completely unbelievable things that Apple fans and smartphone fans in general just can't understand. For example, taking away the headphone jack, moving to USB-C in all of their products except the iPhone, and now this. They might be doing something that has literally never been done before, but is so Apple. And a couple of days ago, we got that report from a Barclays analyst telling us that two things were happening with the iPhone 12 series. The first is that they weren't including any earphones in the box. And this was actually confirming a few other reports that we've heard from other reliable sources that this wasn't happening. Actually, with this one, I really understand this move. We're all moving away from wired earphones now. We have TWS options and a lot of different options, cheaper options as well. And the earphones in the box have a lightning connector as well, so they're really just kind of not that useful anymore. But the second thing that the Barclays analyst said was just crazy, and I dismissed it, and I just thought there's no way that this is happening. But now we get a new report from Ming-Chi Kuo, who is pretty much the world's most renowned Apple tipster and analyst, and he is confirming the same thing. The iPhone 12 series may not come with a charger in the box, which sounds absolutely crazy, but when you think about it, it's just such an Apple thing to do. So firstly, we have to justify this with all the price leaks that we've had telling us that actually the entry-level iPhone is reducing in price by quite a big margin as well, possibly starting at $649. Even the Pro models actually not increasing in price, which with all the new tech and inflation is actually a decrease in price. We can't of course be sure about these leaked prices yet, but if they are cheaper like this, then I guess it sort of makes sense that you don't have this charger, as we have seen also some charger leaks telling us that Apple are working on a 20-watt charger that may be an add-on if you want to purchase it. And of course, we know that every smartphone user has charging bricks already, and there may be an argument here for Apple saying they want to reduce e-waste, and if you really need a charger, then you can buy it separately. We also know that Apple's main goal is to just go completely portless and wireless with the iPhone. And that means they're coming out in the future with a wireless charger, and that will just be set where it is and no charging bricks are needed, no wires, anything like that. And of course, the other reason, which of course you're thinking about, which is what Apple have a history of doing, which is charging you more money for something that you should be getting for free in the box. So I actually might believe it now, because this is a very Apple thing to do, charging extra for dongles and chargers, and I couldn't believe it, but now Ming-Chi Kuo is saying it, and so it could very well be true. No charger in the box with the iPhone 12 this year. Also in iPhone news though, we get some really cool features leaked about the upcoming iPhone 12, and going through code of iOS 14, it looks like iPhone 12 may actually support high frame rates with high resolution. So 120 frames a second and even 240 frames a second with 4K resolution. And that is huge for smartphones. This is seriously impressive, and yeah, not a massive feature for most of us, but it just shows how powerful this A14 chip is going to be. It's obviously an absolute monster, a 5nm chip with a lot of upgrades when it comes to video and photo. So that's a super exciting upcoming feature of the iPhone 12. Also, we get this information from a Weibo poster in China telling us that the Pro and Pro Max may actually be using a brand new 12 megapixel main image sensor. Just a bit of an upgrade over the ones that they've used before, but staying at 12 megapixels. This leaker, not too much of a track history, so let's just wait and see on this one. But there have been other rumors from Ice Universe, who's very reliable, saying that Apple were looking at increasing or renewing that 12 megapixel sensor in the Pro models. So again, something to look forward to. But that's it for your iPhone news today, and just a crazy thing, no charger in the box. That is certainly going to be a talking point if it happens. Looks like it might, Minchiko saying it is. But that's it for your tech news today. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you liked it, and I will see you in the next one.